All right, yo, they are searching this. Yo, by the way, and by the way, obviously everybody knows you. Everybody like watch me interview you. Everybody interview you. Have you ever had your cell like searched or raided?
Hell yeah.
Did you have any idea it was gonna happen? Or is it because I've
You-
also heard inmates say sometimes like say they heard there's a knife on the like on that block. Like, of course, maybe in the next coming days, if there was somebody that got stabbed and they didn't find the weapon, they're gonna search everybody's shit until they find the weapon. So you kind of have a heads up, like, yo, if you do have some bullshit, you gotta hide it. But
I
when
mean, there's times when like the COs are gangster and like the COs will come in and be like, look, I need 5 weapons right now. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to figure it out. And the COs will leave. And literally we gotta come up with 5. So you could give them 2 locks, 1 knife, a poker, and a razor. And you just throw that shit by the CO's booth. They come back in, they see them 5 weapons, and nobody gets searched. But then you got other COs where they'll just come through and fuck everybody's shit up, and they'll do drive-bys on like 7 cells back to back. They'll just pick a random couple of cells and just start hitting them shit. But this is the thing, like in confinement, like in a setting like this, we're not allowed to have books, so we have to hide the books in the mattress. So like when they find books, they rip them up. They step on them. If they find pictures you're not supposed to have, they tear them up. They throw all your mail on the floor. They step on it. So it's like they're not gonna release. Like the motherfuckers doing that shit don't even have body cams. So you're really not even gonna see the bad shit. He's doing this shit nice because he has a body cam on. You know what I'm saying?
makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because people are gonna look at us afterwards. All right, he's still going
Yeah.
through
So
shit.
it's different wherever you at, but in most spots you can't even have a lot of that shit.
Mm. All right, so he's still going through shit. I guess this is where the toilet is at. At least he got some toilet tissue and shit. Like, do they give you do they ration out how much toilet? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like, definitely TMI for all the people that listen. I'm one of them niggas who I use a lot of toilet tissue when I'm wiping my joint. I mean, like, I gotta make sure I get it right. You feel me? Um, how do you tell the CO like I need toilet tissue, like, or you gotta buy it? You don't gotta buy it, right? Like, that's free, right?
Yeah, they give it to you free. They don't give out a lot though, but if you're not in confinement, like in a prison, you can buy the toilet paper that they have at canteen, but that's like rich people shit. Like nobody got the money for that shit. Motherfuckers will just get that shit for free. And if you down bad and you run out of toilet paper, bro, I don't had to use fucking book paper.
What?
I don't had to use socks before. I don't had to bird bath, just water and soap. Fucking
What?
that shit get bad.
Like, what type of toilet tissue are they giving you? Like the double roll toilet tissue, like the nice one, like, you know what I mean,
Nah,
the Downy brand.
you get the shit that you can see through it. The
Oh, hell
fucking
nah, them
you
thin
wipe your
joints. Oh,
ass
hell
and you
no.
got shit on your hand. Like that shit ain't nothing.
Damn. God damn. All right. At least he doesn't. I don't know if you can watch. You can see this video in a cell like this. This look like this is a single cell. Ain't no way two niggas can fit up in this cell right here. Like, this shit looks. This shit look
I
barely.
mean that's the single cell, but I've been in double cells that are smaller than that. They just put the bunks on top of each other.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they put the window all the way up here? Like, my nigga can't even look outside, man.
That ain't for looking outside. That's just for light.
Really.
That shit's probably blurred anyways. A lot of the glass that they use is blurred, so you can't even see out of it.
Yo, that's like mentally torturing.
That shit be fucked up, bro. Shit fucks with you.
Now, he do got some good pictures on the wall. Let's see. Damn, they going through his toilet tissue right now. They flush the toilet just for good measure. And
See, look
then,
at that. He got 5 motherfucking rolls. Like that ain't no regular shit.
mm,
Like that's celebrity status. I ain't never seen a motherfucker with that much toilet paper.
really? I would think a nigga got a little pantry up in his shit. Like, you know what I mean? He got like a dozen toilet tissues, got all the Scooby snacks he needs. By the way, he definitely got a lot of pictures. I don't know if all these are pictures of his girl, but shit, you know what I mean? It is what it is. This is Mariah the Scientist. Mariah the Scientist. I think this is Mariah the Scientist here. And then they're searching some other shit. This guy is pretty gentle. Okay, this is definitely some court stuff because we see the brown paper. Like this
Mhm.
is definitely like they're handling this stuff pretty gentle. Like he doesn't seem like an asshole.
Nah, this could have just been like a routine search.
Yeah, I think there's a longer version of it where I don't think they found anything though. They literally just like kind of looked at it and I don't know what they were expecting to find. Yeah, they searched through the shit.
Oh, is this who got the video? Chirac Red?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So those are the two kids that work at the fucking the Cook County clerk house. So they're the ones that get all the jail shit from Chicago. So it makes sense that they know how to request the shit from Atlanta.
I, I feel like niggas getting paid off for this. Like this shit right here. Like this shit. Like nigga, this is like impossible, bro. Like I really don't know how.
Nah, I think you could get it too, bro. You just gotta know how to ask for it. They know how to ask for it.
So these are two kids that work at Cook County.
Well, I don't know if they kids, but I mean they told me they work for the clerk in the courthouse.
Oh, so that's why they got all the Vaughn shit.
Exactly. They work in the courthouse at Cook County.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, they searching, bro. They are searching this shit. I guess these are the notes he's probably taking in court.
The what?
Ooh, all right. We see some snacks in this bitch. Is that Kit
Yeah,
Kat?
that boy, he got some cheeses.
Yeah. What are these snacks right here? Is this some Hershey's? No, I'm serious.
Don't take long.
Yo, is it possible to get like a microwave up in your shit? You feel me? Is that
Hell no.
because nigga, like, imagine sometimes you just need some hot soup or some shit.
Nah, I mean I ain't gonna lie. Like I heard in New York they got microwaves and shit, not in your cell, but like in the jail, like in the block.
Oh, that'll be fire.
Motherfucker will heat up water and sugar and hit somebody in the face with it or boil their face off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot it could be used for bad shit too. Shit,
Yep.
I'm just thinking
Got
about
a lot
some.
of laundry. Right. Not the end of the world.
Okay, they're still looking.
I haven't checked the corner yet.
So somebody must have snitched on Thug then. Like, why are they just like searching randomly?
Sweatshirt.
It could have just been routine, but the thing is, the Chirac kids, they look up incident reports. And that's how they request it. So like they'll request all the incident reports for Lil J. And then when it's like, okay, he did some gay shit on December 15th, 2000 or whatever, then they request the video. So
Yeah.
that might have been how they did it for this shit.
Wow.
We're gonna have to take some laundry.
The phone calls didn't come from them though. The phone calls came from another page. It's called Phone Calls from Prison.
Yeah, I don't know how they got that.
Some sweatshirts.
I didn't know you could legally get that.
How do you do laundry like in jail? Like the guy literally says, "Yo, this is laundry." You get a chance to do laundry every day, right?
You do laundry in your toilet.
Nah, stop it, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like,
Nah, yeah, I swear to God, you do your laundry in your toilet.
brother, stop it, bro. Like, nigga, nigga, I've seen jail movies, nigga. Like, usually they have like one nigga like that works the laundry thingy.
Nah, yeah, there's like there's laundry things, but like the thing is, like a lot of that, like your shit's getting mixed up with a lot of other people's shit. So like if you don't have a laundry bag, it's like you're just getting handed back whatever was on somebody. Bro, you'll get white underwear with shit stains, blood stains, piss stains, cum stains. Motherfucker ain't doing that. So you got a pair of clean drawers. What you do, you empty out the toilet, you flush until there's nothing in there, and you clean it out. Once you clean it out and the water comes back up, the same water that's in the sink, you just go ahead and put your drawers in there, soap them, clean them, wash them out. Cause you're not gonna wash that shit out in the sink, cause that's where you brush your teeth and You know what I'm saying? You wash that shit in the toilet.
Nigga, what?
Yeah. Anybody that's been locked up for real, like not even jail, on some prison shit, like yeah, you wash the shit in the toilet. Nobody, you wash something in the sink, you finna get beat the fuck up.
Why?
Cause the sink is where you wash your hands and you clean your face and you brush your teeth. You're not finna put no dirty drawers in the sink. That's crazy.
Is the water at least filtered though?
Hell no.
Really? Damn.
Bro, that water, you take a sip of that prison water, you don't never have to worry about getting COVID. You order everything.
Oh man. Yo, I feel bad for Thug with these videos because I feel like they're just violating this like personal privacy. Yo, I know everybody says like when you're locked up, you're like you're pretty much you're a property of the state or whatever the case is. But is there an like do you are you allowed or are you owed any type of privacy?
Hell no.
Like, I
You
don't even
don't
know how
get
to
no
do jail
privacy,
because
bro.
yo, I can't take shits in front of people. Like, matter of fact, I can't even take shits if I know anybody in the near vicinity.
Nah, I used to be like that too until I got locked up, and now I don't give a fuck. So it's like that's just once you're in there, bro, you don't have a choice. Like
And also, I be
there's
on the
spots,
toilet for like an hour sometimes. Real talk. I be on my phone
bro,
scrolling.
there's spots where the toilets don't have dividers, where you're just sitting next to motherfuckers. There's no divider; they're right next to you, bro. It's like that's how it is,
So your stink is mixing with their stink?
bro. Y'all pushing at the same time.
Nah, this is crazy. God damn, man. Like when I heard that he had his own wing, nigga, I thought he had an extra big cell, nigga. Maybe 3 beds connecting. You know what I mean? You know, like probably just had like some more amenities going on over there.
Yeah, like a
Jesus.
2 bed, 3 bath.
Yeah, like yeah, a little 2 bed, 3 bed type joint. You know what I mean? Have a little foyer. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like a half bathroom, like then a full bathroom, all that shit. Damn, Chad.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'd rather be in a dorm full of people than by myself.
Why?
Because by yourself, you're gonna go crazy, bro.
But you'd rather be in a
You
cell by yourself though.
Bro, it looked like he's in. Nah, I mean, where I was at in the regular jail, there was no cells, and then in confinement, you're in the cell by yourself. But in prison, you're in confinement with 2 people, so you're in there with a bunkie in confinement.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself, you go crazy. You ain't got nobody to talk to.
Wow. By the way,
It
check
looks like somebody's living in the cell next to him though. In 1834.
18th. Oh, yeah. By the way,
It looks
chat.
like there's some shit there.
Look like he's been in the same cell since. Remember when WSB TV, and by the way, salute to my boy Michael Seiden down there who does great journalism. Remember when they did like a whole thing on his living conditions in Cobb County, and someone in the video said we're actually in the jail cell right next to where he actually is staying. And I was like, man, that's cat, man. I just showed a random jail cell. Y'all brought in the media, showed a random jail cell to the the public to make them feel good about jail, because like like me, a civilian, like we don't really know what jail is like. We're not really thinking it's like that crazy. So they're gonna give us like a pretty like picture of it. If you look at this video right here, so it looked like he was staying in 1833. In that video from over a year ago, I'll put it up on the screen. They showed 1831. It was right here, 1831. I'll play a little bit of that video.
He was arrested in a gang conspiracy. So today, the Cobb County Sheriff's Office invited us to see the rapper's jail cell.
I know it's a little low.
Michael Seiden stood just feet from Young Thug.
This would be the typical cell for this area. It doesn't have the mattress that would be in there because it's not currently occupied by anyone.
When attorneys for Atlanta rapper Young Thug filed a motion for an emergency hearing for bond describing the Cobb County jail conditions as inhumane and torturous, civil rights organizations like the Southern Christians were charged in the
Cobb County Jail. We've been asked not to show rapper Young Thug, but we're only about 3 cells down from him, and we've come in here.
So actually, they were right. They showed 1830, and he was 3 cells down in 1833, and we could tell because 1833 is where they actually raided. So that's crazy.
His attorneys filed that emergency motion. That's because we want to see exactly what the conditions are like here in jail. Jail officials told us that Williams, who's considered a high-profile...
So Jake, like, what about the movies that be showing certain niggas that like nigga, they don't even have bars on their cell, like they just walk in and out, like they living like real kings and like, you know what I mean? Or is that just prison? Or maybe that's just not in America.
Man, it's different everywhere you go, bro. Like in Florida, like people in the comments are saying like single cells is this and double cells is that. In Florida confinement, you're gonna have a bunkie in the cell with you. The only time you can be in the cell by yourself is if you got an MIP in Florida State Prison. And an MIP means a murder in prison. You've killed somebody in prison, and you can only be housed with another MIP. So I remember when I was at Appalachia Correctional, I was closed custody, which is the highest custody level you can have. And in R1, I was in R4. In R1, there was a guy from Miami with an MIP, and he had a cell to himself. So the bottom bunk was where he slept, and the top bunk was where he put all of his shit. They couldn't put anybody in the room with him unless they had another body. So it's like, other than that, I've never seen it. You know what I mean? But that's a luxury that comes with a life sentence.
A luxury. That sounds crazy. A luxury with a life sentence is crazy. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. Like, wait. Okay, so help me understand. How many hours a day does he have to be in this little room right here?
Shit, if it's like how mine was, it's 24 hours.
No, but like, there's an outside little area, which is like, I guess like the shared like area in that little pod or whatever. Like,
Right.
when does he have to be in this room, like confined and locked in, and when could he be in like the general area?
If it's general population at like 7 in the morning, they'll open up the doors and you can come out to the regular area until like 9 at night. But if he's in confinement, he probably only gets an hour in the regular area.
Really?
It just depends on the type of situation. Like in our confinement, we didn't get to come out at all.
Wow. This shit sounds torturous.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's not fun.
hey, speaking of which, have you been keeping up with the YSL case?
Hell yeah.
Yo, I don't know if you've seen this, but so today the prosecutor, they've had enough. They've had enough with this nigga. What's his name? Is his name Slug or whatever his name is? The co-founder?
Oh yeah, the one that's been testifying.
Yeah, so the prosecutor basically reread they reread the plea he took and reminded him that like if he gonna be capping on the stand type shit, essentially they're gonna go forward and probably try to like give him some jail time. Let me see if I can find. There's a
I think
timestamp.
I think I said it to Vlad. I was like, yo, if anybody was gonna testify on me, I hope it'd be him, because the shit he be saying ain't gonna help them at all.
Yeah, but it might end up sending him to jail though. Like he's playing crazy with him. Like he's like they're not putting you on the stand to entertain. They're putting you on the stand to answer the questions that you already agreed to answer to. Remember, like they're looking at him as a cooperating witness. Let me see. Also, 50 minutes. Let me see. I had a timestamp. Here we go.
Do you remember saying that, or do you need to see it?
Let me see it. Yeah.
All right. And Slime Life Shawty, who is that?
One in.
William Lee?
Yeah.
And he also is a member of YSL or Young Slime Life?
Yes.
And did William Lee in response to...
Okay, so basically, this is the prosecutor. She's tired of his shit. She goes up there with basically what he done signed off on, and basically said, "Nigga, you've been playing around up here, right? You done agreed that all these things are true, and we asking you this shit when you understand, and you playing dumb. Let me just reiterate what you signed off on, and let's see if you're gonna still play dumb, because it's your last chance before we try to throw your ass in jail."
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, I'll play a little bit more of it in a second, but I just want to get Jake's opinion on it. Hey, what do you think is gonna happen in this thug case? We just seen YFN Lucci get away with literally he's about to do 3 months. Of course, he's gonna have this long probationary period, but he's gonna get out of jail, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's gonna be out.
Now, one of the main things is that he didn't go to trial, right? And they're definitely much lenient on someone who didn't go to trial, even though allegedly they had offered him other pleas before and he had turned down. Young Thug is in trial now. Do you think it's a possibility that he could get maybe some type of sweetheart sentence, or even say he is found guilty, he could not do an exorbitant amount of time in jail like some of these guys who are taking pleas?
No, I don't think so, because that's usually not how trial works. Trial is usually do or die. Either you beat it entirely or you get fucked. So it's like the only plus side to a trial is whatever he gets sentenced to, he can appeal it. Because if you plea out to something, you can't appeal it. But I don't know. Unless the state fucks up with something, or they keep testifying like this right here, and the jurors are feeling like he didn't do shit. It could go either way. But as far as sentencing, if he's found guilty, I can't see him getting a sweet deal because there is no deal.
So you think he probably gonna get like 10 at least?
Nah, I think what does this shit carry? Usually there's a minimum and a max.
So
Cause he got what, like murder and shit?
so Young Thug is charged with one count of violating the Georgia gang and whatever their act, and that carries, which is the largest charge on his docket. It carries up to 20 years. So I know a lot of people think like he's not directly, even though he's blamed for the murder through this kind of RICO, in a sense, he's not necessarily charged for the murder. And it's impossible that they could, unless they come with some new information that they haven't done so far, that they could say, hey, you're the reason why the murder happened. They're basically only saying, hey, the murder happened because of this organization and you ran it. Now they're hinting in court that he kind of called the shots, but they don't have enough proof, and maybe they're gonna try to make a bigger case if we see YSL Woody at some point. We haven't seen him yet, but yeah, it looks like he's facing up to 20 years.
Yeah, so I mean with that then, cause I was actually talking to Boston Richie's brother, the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that you had me and him spoke.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to him, and he was telling me how in Georgia, if it's a violent offense, you got to do 85% like Florida, but if it's non-violent, it's lesser. So I mean, that doesn't sound like he has a violent charge. So if his charge isn't violent, there's a chance that he could get hit with 10 or 15, but he only has to do a percentage of it. And then at the same time, they can split the sentence how they did with Lucci. Lucci got 20, but he's got what, like 10 years on probation. So that's how they split it, when it would be like a 10 in or a 10 out type of deal. So let's say Thug is 15, but it really only has to do 12 off of that. And then they split it. He could walk away with something. I don't know.
Mm. If you had to say gut feeling, what do you think?
If the cap is 20, I mean, I'll go with 10. I'll go with
No, no, no,
half
no, no.
that.
Do you think you at least at this point, based on what you've seen, you think he'd get convicted?
I feel like it's bullshit, to be honest with you.
So you think he could beat this shit?
Yeah, because they didn't. That's the thing about these Ricos, bro. They just be giving these shits out. It's like he ain't kill nobody. Okay, so why? What the fuck are we talking about? He's the big rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's so sloppy, and then the way they put this whole case together, the whole thing is sloppy.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We will
Because
see.
I mean, look at how that shit just played out with Lucci, bro. They said Lucci was the driver and the drive-by, and all of them walked away with sweet deals. All three of them.
And by the way, the state changed their position on that because they pretty much charged him for the murder, saying that the reason why they gave him the murder charge, they said he went out in pursuit to do a crime, and what happened to his friend was because, it's like, if you go rob a bank and then your friend gets killed, you get charged with a murder because they believe you were going to rob a bank. The state
Yeah,
actually,
that's the felony murder law.
yeah, the state changed their position on it to say, um, Lucci wasn't a he even though he was a driver, they weren't out to do a crime, and that's why they're actually going to write a letter to the parole board that he could get early release, and yeah, they've changed their stance on it, which is kind of crazy. I think
A sweet ass deal, bro.
very sweet. I got a timestamp here where people say there was some Gunna questions asked in court. Let's see if we can hear about it.
Do you know whether Mr. Williams' art has been pirated or taken? If you know, if you don't know, just say I don't know.
I stand the question.
Point being is Mr. Williams has a lot more songs recorded than what's in the public domain. True?
Yes.
Thousands more, right?
Yeah.
And do you know that Jeffrey Williams has songs under Jeffrey and not Young Thug? Do you realize that?
Yeah.
And do you know that those songs don't sell very well?
Objection, speculation.
If you know.
I stand the question.
Are you aware of that?
I don't know about sales for real.
Okay. All right. The prosecutor asked you about Sergio Kitchens. You know who I'm referring to?
Yeah.
Now, he is an world-renowned, if you know, known artist. True?
Yes.
And he goes by the stage name, what?
Gunna.
Gunna.
Yes.
Okay. And the prosecutor asked you whether he was a co-defendant, and a co-defendant means it's a human being. Defendant's just a kind of strips the person, but it means it's charged with a crime, right?
I stand the question.
You understand that it's the state of Georgia plaintiff versus Brian Steele defendant. I'd be the defendant. You understand that? That's where the word comes from? Okay.
Yeah.
And Mr. Kitchens is, in this indictment, an accused. You're aware of that?
Yes.
Okay, a defendant, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Kitchens, if you're aware, resolved his case. True?
Excuse me. Yes.
About a month before you did, right?
I don't remember. Was it a month? Probably.
That's fine. And he was released from jail, right?
Yes.
And he pled Alford, meaning he maintained innocence, right?
This is, I stand the
It's
question.
on the indictment.
But I stand the question.
All right. Now, do you know what an Alford plea is?
I stand the question.
I'm asking the witness if he knows.
I stand the question.
Okay. All right. Now, I want to talk with you about Gunna or Mr. Kitchens. The prosecution keeps calling you the leader or the beginner or the creator of YSL, one of them. You realize that?
Yes.
You and Jeffrey and a man named Walter Murphy known as DK, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. And tell the jurors what crime that you know that Sergio Kitchens ever committed to further the interests of a criminal street gang YSL.
Basis. Okay. All right. Come on up.
I ain't gonna lie, the judge getting a little fed up. By the way, this is such a long, convoluted case. You don't even know really who's winning because it's gonna. I thought they were exaggerating when they said this shit could take 9 months or a year. It looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen. They've had this guy on the stand for like literally a week, and usually, if you think about a lot of cases that people cover, usually a witness being on the stand for maybe a day or two, a full day or two is like, okay, they've been there for a while. This nigga been there for a week. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yup. Motherfucking tired.
Yeah, like I could tell he's trying to like do his little magic, his little 1-2, but I don't know if it's working, man. I honestly don't. I have zero idea if it's working. But anyway, clearly, we'll see what happens with Thug. You don't know either way. Gut feeling if he'll get convicted. I think he will. I think he's gonna get convicted. It's just too much. they're throwing too much shit at the wall for nothing to stick. And
Mm.
I think that's why they come with this RICO case, just to kind of have an abundance of evidence that a jury's gonna be fatigued at the end of it, saying, "Yo, if y'all got all this stuff, this nigga can't be innocent." You know what I mean? Like, and also I do think some of this defense, it's laughable. Like, bro, like these jury members aren't idiots. Like, you think they're gonna go home and think, "Oh no, Thug stands for truly humbled under God." Oh, okay. You wipe your nose because weed is loud. Like, they're not that dumb, I think. So we'll see what happens. Yo, the O Block 6 situation. Were you or O Block 5, whatever they call them? Were you surprised that that guilty verdict came down or no?
Hell no.
Nobody did no
That,
telling in that shit though, did they?
you said what?
There was no cooperating witness from like anyone that was there. Everybody kept it solid.
Not anyone that was there, but I mean the amount of fucking evidence that they were able to get in the video of them literally leaving O Block, driving there, leaving the scene. Like once the feds get involved, once you get picked up by the feds, you're gonna do time. It just becomes how much time. You get picked up in a federal murder, you're out of there.
What do you think about Trench's news?
That man is fucking Batman at this point.
What do you mean?
He's fighting for justice, telling on everybody.
Well, he looked like he said he just was cool with ducking them and like he wanted to get justice for them. But I don't know if he generally wants violence to end or he just like duck.
I don't think it was either one. I just think he was pressed into the situation by the police.
Hmm. All right. Okay.
Trench's news is because he tried to spice it up and make it seem like he doing the right thing.
So you feel me? They searched Young Thug's jail cell, trying to find any contraband. I'm pretty sure they didn't find anything in his cell. So that's a W for Young Thug, I guess. No more extra charges. But I'm pretty sure doesn't he get like an iPad and stuff? Like I thought they get to like keep an iPad and stuff. Or am I tripping? Also another thing. Let's see. The dude, we don't know his name around here. I'm not gonna lie. The guy who has been taking the stand in the YSL trial, who calls Young Thug his brother, but has been, you feel me, trying to play it off like he's not snitching, but in reality, bro, you took the stand, you took the deal. You've been on the stand for like 4 or 5 days back to back to back. You're snitching, bro. You're telling. You're telling on the whole operation. He said YSL is a gang. He admitted to members in the gang. So, you feel me? He's back on the stand again today or yesterday. And it's more yapping, bro. Like, where do we really think it's going for Young Thug? Like, a genuine question. Where do we feel like it's going for Young Thug? Is it over for him? Or do you think he has a chance to come back from all the negativity and stuff? Like, I genuinely feel like it's a 55-45. 55% chance that he has to do some time. I feel like he only have to do like 5 years, like 5 to 10 years max, and 45% chance a miracle happens. Maybe he gets a plea deal or he gets out. But they want to give everyone else a plea but him. Like they want to keep him locked up. They want everyone else out, and they want to get and give these people these deals. So you feel me? He could tell, so they could call him back in to testify against him. So it hurts them and it hurts him. But you feel me? A lot of those people are in YSL. They're broke and they're probably drug fiends. They've been without perks, lean, and all that stuff for too long. Like they can't take it anymore. You know, loyalty only goes a long way. Like when you're on the free world, they might be the most loyal people because they, you feel me? They got their perks, they got all the drugs they need, they got everything they need in the free world. But when they're locked up and they don't get everything they need, that loyalty might go out the window, bro. But hey, all we really could do is hope and wish the best for Thug. But We just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. When do you guys think the trial is gonna end? Let me know in the comments below. It's your boy Big X News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.